Domino's, the pizza delivery experts.
Score back-to-back 50s this cricket season. 50 rupees voucher on app sign up. 50 rupees cashback on 100 rupees self-load. Install Easy Paisa app now.
New Nescafe Classic. Ambition का गियर लगा, दिन को अपनी धुन पर चला। Nescafe का मग उठा, घूंट लगा और शुरू हो जा। जब Nescafe मिले 15 रुपए में, तो अब रुकता
बैंक इस्लामी ऑटो फाइनेंस से हासिल करें सेम डे अप्रूवल, वो भी 340 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस पर। बैंक इस्लामी, सर्विंग यू द राइट वे।
Let's one Xmas, bump it up. Let's one Xmas, play your job. Let's one Xmas, guess it right. We are gonna win tonight. Let's one Xmas, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's one Xmas, whoa, whoa, whoa. We are gonna win tonight.
K&N's free home delivery. Order के लिए कॉल करें 0800 11156. Club members घर बैठे पूरे points हासिल करें. Safe and healthy chicken delivered.
सिर्फ ₹1 में पूरे महीने के लिए WhatsApp नॉन स्टॉप चैटिंग, कॉलिंग और वॉइस नोट्स। अब ये हुई ना कम में मोर से ज्यादा फायदे की बात।
Watch La Liga live on A Sports, Pakistan's first HD sports channel. For free HD live streaming, download ARY's app or visit www.aryzap.com on your PC and laptop. Watch FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022 from October 11th to 30th. Live on A Sports, Pakistan's first HD sports channel. For free HD live streaming, download ARY's app or visit www.aryzap.com on your PC and laptop.
It was time for redemption for Babar Azam and his men after defeat in the first game. Sahani was up and running with his signature celebration after striking early.
Pointing to the badge, pointing to the dressing room. If he had a point to prove, he is proving it.
But then Ben Duckett led the England charge, and a batting blitz from Moeen Ali saw England set an imposing target of 200. The full house at Karachi was then treated to a batting masterclass. The King roared back to form.
Babar Azam was the first Pakistani player to make 2 centuries in T20 international cricket.
His trusted ally also hit the critics for 6.
Another go in the crowd. How often does that happen?
Pakistan rode on the heroics of their openers to pull off an incredible victory.
Welcome to the Karachi National Stadium for Bank Al Falah presents DAFA News, Pakistan versus England T20I Series 2022. It's match number 3 out of 7. And after the first 2 games, the series is indeed evenly poised. 1 apiece. Victory for England in the first game, victory for Pakistan just last night in match number 2. and we will see what happens next very, very soon. We're back to the pitch that was used for that first match just 3 nights ago or so. Still looks very bare, very dry, very flat. They had a little bit of water in it since that first game, just to see if they can sprinkle a bit of life into it. Third toss of the series, the coin high yet again. Third time lucky though for Babar Azam, who won it and decided that he would ask England to bat first, as they did last night, so of course leading to that extraordinary chase from Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. There are changes in the England team, 3 of them. Phil Salt keeps his place at the top, but Alex Hales is rested. Jacks is the man coming in, very exciting young man from Surrey. The middle order remains the same. 2 more changes in the bowling lineup. Reece Topley and Mark Wood make their first appearances of this series. Luke Wood and David Willey are omitted. So England will be batting first. Will Jacks is the man receiving his cap. This is his debut here tonight in T20 eyes. So a proud moment for him. But England have a lot of strength in depth in this squad. Smiles all round. They'll all be wishing him well. Looking for a sparkling performance here tonight. For Pakistan, well, they only really needed the top 2, the first 2 in terms of the batting last night. It's a record-breaking partnership that took them to victory. The target 200. It was only Rizwan and Babar who were needed. So there's still interest in what happens to the middle order as and when they get their chance again tonight. And apart from that, that Pakistan 11 is exactly the same 11 as won last night's fixture. So just to remind you what an extraordinary game it was last night. England thought they'd done mighty well. 199 for 5. There was a blitz from Moeen Ali towards the end. 55 not out from just 23. Duckett played his part. Harry Brook played his part as well. That looked a formidable target, but Pakistan, you have to say, made light work of it. 3 balls left at the end. 3 balls to spare. 203 without loss. A new record in World T20 eyes. Babar and Rizwan just kept all the runs, all the victories, plaudits to themselves. Now the stroke making was an absolute joy to watch. The timing in the early overs was excellent. They built their own little platform, or rather, in fact, their own rather large platform. And then when it came to strike the ball, the striking was absolutely top class. So having enjoyed that success last night, everyone starts again today. Those are the areas for Babar Azam. 110 not out from 66. Still very strong on the onside. 40% in that gap between the stumps and the wide mid-wicket. 28% towards square. But it was an exemplary innings all round from Babar Azam. The other end, Mohammad Rizwan, who is an electric cricketer, of course. Some of those shots like that, very much his trademark. Some of those shots like that one, just beautiful to watch. Faced fewer balls than his captain, but nonetheless, 88 from 51. A brilliant, brilliant innings from Mohammad Rizwan. As it stands, of course, that is last night's history. We start afresh. Both teams start afresh today. Pakistan will be bowling first by choice. Last night it was England's choice to bat first. Wasim and Basic are alongside. This game gets harder and harder to predict, doesn't it? But at least we can look back and enjoy last night's firework. What about tonight, though?
Good evening, everyone, and assalamu alaikum to Basit and to David as well, and to everyone, our listeners. Yeah, what a performance, clinical performance, the way they batted yesterday. Even we thought 200 was good enough total on that pitch, but Babar and Rizwan obviously had different ideas. And in general, coming back to Karachi, crowd, third game in a row, sold out, packed house, and look at the name and 2 umpires on their way. One of the most experienced umpire in the world cricket and one of the best ones in the business. Aleem Dar. And of course, the other end is Faisal Afridi, who is the on-field umpire, and the third umpire is Rashid Riaz.
Aleem Dar, master of his trade. He's getting feel for the ball, feel for the ground, but Faisal Afridi, debut to him, so congrats. Big moment for Faisal. Also a big moment in terms of how England come back in this third T20I. It's kind of sort of a deja vu. They're batting first again. They would have liked to win the toss. Now the imminent threat of Pakistan chasing, but you have to, I guess, flash your mind.
All these players who played in PSL in Pakistan from last 6 to 7 seasons, they should have known, especially the English player, that in Karachi or Lahore, if there is no dew, even when the lights come on, the air gets cooler, and of course it affects the pitch a little bit, and that makes a lot of difference for batting.
Well, whatever difference that makes, first of all we have to just repeat, it was an extraordinary performance from Baba and Rizwan. And England will be asking, can and will lightning strike twice? They will also know, England, just to be brutal, that they dropped a crucial catch, they missed a stumping. A couple of wickets in a chase like that, and you expose what is still the question mark about the Pakistan team, which is the middle order. But anyway, we start afresh. It's 1-1 in the series, still 5 matches to play. For Will Jacks, it's his first appearance in World T20Is. His figures in his previous career in T20s are good, and the Surrey faithful, his club at home, his county at home, have only good things to say about him. So he gets his chance in place of Alex Hales. The other end, of course, is Phil Salt. Mohammad Hossain opened the bowling last night. He took the place of Nazim Shah after the change from the first game. And all these talented young men will always be learning. Each and every game is another part of that learning curve.
Coming back to the debutant from England, Will Jacks, I've heard of very good things about him, very talented, and he must have seen his strike rate 154, and that's 101 games he played, not just one of the games or 2 games he played. So that's he's making his debut today. It's always exciting to see some young and new upcoming talent.
Well, part of the rationale for this series is that England have a big squad here, people they want to have a look at over the course of these 7 games as they continue to make their plans for both the World T20 that follows and the future beyond that. First ball of the day. First run of the day, squirted away to deep square leg. Phil Salt is one who's, nice glasses. Early fashion statement. I was saying, Phil Salt is, of course, one man who's made a name for himself. Last couple of years, his England career has taken off. He now occupies that Oakley position, keeps the gloves, of course. But always an exciting moment, an international debut. And Will Jacks has someone of genuine pace up against him. Certainly got a very good looking pitch in front of him as well. But always nice just to get off the mark. Well, it was straight and full, and that ball goes in exactly the same direction as the previous one, so both men off the mark with singles to deep square leg.
I think that's the plan from Pakistani bowlers, especially the fast bowlers. Full and back of a length on this pitch. This is the pitch we used on the first game against England, so it's the same pitch again. It looks slightly dry, but looks better than the first game, that's for sure.
I mean, we've seen over the years with the new ball